What if I told you that the minimum pay for government employees could reach 41,000 rupees? Yes, you heard that right. As we gear up for the 8th Central Pay Commission, many are eagerly anticipating how this new pay will affect our hard-working government employees. Today, we will dive deep into the details of the upcoming 8th Pay Commission. We'll explore how the minimum pay is determined, the historical context behind previous commissions, and what this could mean for you. So stick around, because this is important information not just for employees, but for everyone who cares about fair wages. Main content. First up, let's talk about the latest news regarding the 8th Pay Commission. The 8th Pay Commission has yet to be constituted, but its work will certainly involve some tough tasks. One of the most critical aspects is determining the minimum pay. This is a big deal because the minimum pay sets the foundation for many salary structures in the government. Now, why does this matter? Well, the International Labour Organization defines minimum wages as the least amount an employer must pay for work. This gives us a framework for understanding what the minimum salary should look like. The ILO says this amount cannot be reduced by agreement or individual contracts, which emphasizes its importance. So, how was the minimum pay established in the 7th Pay Commission? The 7th Pay Commission based its calculations on standards set by the 15th Indian Labour Conference way back in 1957. The Commission highlighted that a worker's minimum wage should cover all family needs, with a normative family size being a spouse and 2 children. They broke it down into consumption units, assigning what's called a value for each family member. For instance, the husband is 1 unit, the wife is 0.8 units, and each child is 0.6 units. When it all adds up, we see that addressing just basic needs is quite essential. Let's talk about food next, as it's a huge part of these calculations. The Commission looked at food requirements as recommended by nutrition expert Dr. Wallace Ackroyd. According to his study, an average adult should consume about 2,700 calories daily. That means ensuring a balance of protein, vitamins, and fats. Clothing is also crucial. The previous commissions stipulated an annual clothing requirement of 18 yards per person. For housing, they kept the minimum area under government schemes in mind, which must be affordable. Finally, they allocated additional percentages for items like fuel, lighting, and other essentials, rounding it all up for a clear picture of living expenses. Finally, after a thorough assessment, the 7th Pay Commission recommended a minimum pay of 18,000 rupees. But now, we're looking ahead to what the 8th Pay Commission might bring. Let's break down how the minimum pay will be calculated for the 8th Pay Commission. We will use the same norms established in the 7th Pay Commission and apply current rates. Recent calculations pour out a figure of approximately 40,798 rupees for a family of 3. When rounded, we reach the potential minimum pay of 41,000 rupees for the upcoming 8th Pay Commission. So how does this stack up against the previous commissions? Let's look at the minimum pay listed from the first to the present 7th Pay Commission. The first Pay Commission in 1946 recommended a minimum pay of just 55 rupees. Fast forward to the 7th Pay Commission, which has set it at 18,000 rupees. As for the anticipated 8th Pay Commission, many experts expect it to be around 41,000 rupees. Now, let's discuss the minimum pay scenarios we could see in the 8th CPC. The first scenario considers current inflation and the Consumer Price Index, leading us back to 41,000 rupees. The second scenario looks at the average of previous Pay Commission fitment factors, which would bump our minimum pay to around 54,000 rupees. And lastly, if we apply the 7th Pay Commission's fitment factor, we may estimate it around 46,300 rupees. So you see, different calculations yield different potential minimum pays. Each of these scenarios shows how important it is to consider economic factors in determining fair wages for government employees. The determination of this minimum pay is not just a number, it sets the tone for equitable compensation in our workforce. Outro. So what do you think about the upcoming 8th Pay Commission? Are you hopeful about the changes coming for minimum pay? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this video insightful, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and share it with others who might benefit from this information. Thanks for watching, and see you next time for more updates on government pay commissions.